always a pleasure to welcome the Director of Communication and Consumer Affairs at the Better Business Bureau, Suzanne Miller, and the BBB here in Southern Arizona. One of the nation's top BBB affiliates, doing such a great job. And person for person over there, Suzanne, you guys have a great staff.
Thank you. I think we do too. I'm impressed by each one of them. They're all so dedicated.
Yeah, they all bring their talents to the BBB, and normally, Suzanne, our monthly scam alert, we talk about how to protect yourself as a consumer. But this month, I want to talk about really what the BBB is all about and what kind of services it offers to Southern Arizona businesses.
Thank you, Bill. I do really agree with you in that a lot of people don't know who we are or what we do. Our seal is known. So, but I know that our community has looked to us to find businesses and brands and charities they can trust for 66 years.
Whoa.
We started downtown and we're back to downtown.
Yeah. I didn't realize 66 years.
Yeah, and if you look at us from a national level, last year, more than 160 million times we had people looking at the BBB business profiles, and that was more than 5.2 million businesses that were looked at. So that's a big deal. And then the charity reports on 11,000 charities. So we just love our charity program. So it's all free at bbb.org.
And the BBBs they're local and they're independent, and I think there is some confusion that the BBB is somehow connected as an arm of the federal government.
I know.
Or a state government or some
something
type
that
of
our
governmental
funding
agency.
is from
Yeah,
that. Yeah,
right.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And we're not. We are a self-funded 501c6.
So when you take the whole overall BBB mission, I guess we could kind of start, it's twofold, right?
It is. We really serve both consumers and businesses.
So let's take a deep dive into beginning with the consumer front. What are some of the services available in that area?
Okay, well, let's try to condense these here because
Yeah.
we do have a lot. But the biggest one that people know us for is our business directory, where consumers can find a trustworthy business. They can read vetted reviews and complaints and look at their ratings, which is really critical before you hire someone. And they can file a complaint. BBB acts as the unbiased source to assist with resolution. And I know you remember this, that we just relaunched our charity review program this year to help consumers give wisely. And then we have the service that many don't know about, which is our auto line program. Our operations team works really hard with that, and they assist with auto warranty concerns. And then, of course, there's my personal favorite that we do every month is our BBB Scam Tracker, where we can report and search for scams. So those are all, free services to our consumers.
Yeah, and I didn't realize about the auto line program. So if someone's in the market for an automobile, whether it be new or used, check out that program, right?
Yeah, I just got a new car myself, and I really had kind of peace of mind on that, that if I happen to get a lemon, that, BBB is there to help with that.
So that's the consumer end. And again, we're talking here about critical services to our community that are free of charge. There's no charge for those services. Now, on the business end, what about how does a business become accredited by the BBB and then get all that trust that goes with the BBB logo, an icon?
So when someone wants to become accredited with the Better Business Bureau, you really have to become vetted. Oh, enough coffee. You have to become vetted. So, in being, it means BBB has determined, once you are vetted, that the business meets accreditation standards, which we hold to every business. And that includes a commitment to making a good faith effort to resolve any consumer complaints. That's really important to us. And that is an algorithm that we do not control. But if you do not resolve consumer complaints, your rating will go down. I mean, we cannot change that rhythm or that algorithm. Now, these 8 principles, they summarize the important elements of creating and maintaining trust in business. These are the 8 principles that we vet each and every AB with.
So these are the basic accreditation standards. And so then why is it to a business, why is it so important to be accredited by the BBB?
You know, ABs have the opportunity to enhance that business profile on our BBB business directory. Every business can be on the business directory, but ABs can really enhance it. That's important marketing and visibility. Having the BBB seal shows, and you've mentioned this before, credibility and reinforces that they are a business that consumers can trust. People don't want to go down that road of, having to get something fixed that they just paid for to be fixed, And in May alone, our website and business directory received 43,000 site visits.
Wow.
103,000 page views. I love these stats because it just, it's important information that people need to know. 64,000 directory views and over 12,000 directory searches. So they're searching to find a business that they, can trust. And they spent an average of almost 6 minutes each time they were on it. So that's a pretty long time, especially when people's, attention span these days is like 2 minutes. So it's all very important information.
If they're on there for almost 6 minutes, that's like an eternity in this day and age of social media and surfing the web. Visibility is so important. It's really a key when consumers have so many options. And the thing that always has jumped out at me is the word trust, because that's kind of what I have built my business around, and my show. I like to call myself Tucson's most trusted news voice, and I think the people go to BBB because I think at the top of the list is that trust.
Absolutely, and that is really important to us, but it's not the only thing. That's huge, but you get additional things. They can receive e-quote requests. They can use that accreditation seal on their website, in their emails, and their auto signature. You can get window and vehicle decals. And, it really just gives consumers an immediate sense that you are a business they can trust. There's also the dynamic seal for online promotion, which is very cool. Links right to their business profile. We have a 3B Business Solutions app, which I love because it garners reviews for a business, and that's not always an easy thing to do. You have increased Google recognition. That's something that we do internally. And you have free monthly networking mixers. Our next one is coming up. It's always the fourth Thursday of the month, and they're a lot of fun, and they create incredible connections. And we also offer digital advertising and Google AdWords opportunities that are also, tremendous marketing tools. So we offer all that to the ABs.
Well, that BBB seal is just so iconic. And again, it stands for something, and it stands for trust in a place that not only you can go to that is to get unbiased, and that's a key word there, the unbiased information.
Absolutely.
That you can trust.
Right. We're not getting, just because we're an AB is accredited doesn't mean that they get special treatment. We hold everybody accountable for their actions.
They don't get special kickbacks or anything.
No,
like
not
that.
at all. And that is really just as important as people understanding we're a nonprofit, because a lot of people think that, but we really are an unbiased source. And we want people to understand that.
And if someone wants to talk with someone associated with the BBB about more information, what's the best way to do that, Suzanne Miller?
Well, of course, they can give us a call at our office. We are there, 520-888-5353. That's 520-888-5353. And then, of course, our website, which has so much information, and that's at bbb.org. That's bbb.org. And that's probably why people spend 6 minutes there, because it really is full of great information.
And I look forward to, in the coming months, we're going to meet some of the people that have had really great success stories. And I look forward to hearing some of those stories from local businesses who are really going to tell their story about why they support the BBB. And that'll be coming up in coming months.
Yeah, that's really exciting. Of course, we'll keep the scam.
We will keep that going
every other month.
Perhaps next month we can get back with the scam alert. Do you have anyone? I've got about a minute left. Is there any big scam out there that you want to give us a quick warning about?
Well, I definitely
Anything
recommend
resurfacing.
Yes, the lottery scams.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so we just did a research study that came out last week, and that can be found on our website at bbb.org, but it's full of great information on how the lottery prize and sweepstakes scams are, reaching out to people, and that they're just as crucial to knowing that information it was, way back when they first started. They're alive and well and creating billions of dollars of loss, and people just need to be aware of the red flags for that so they don't fall victim.
And the scammers keep calling. I don't know. I'm on every no-call list
They
available,
still find
Suzanne
you.
Miller, and they have still find me. And there's, this is the IRS. This is going to be your last warning. Oh, sure, right? Come on.
Yeah, I know.
And on it goes.
I'm amazed, but they're smart. They're also looking at all kinds of technology, and they're using it to their advantage as well. So that's why it's important to stay aware of how the scammers are working so that you don't fall victim.
All right, Suzanne Miller, always a pleasure. And again, the number 888-5353 for the Better Business Bureau. Their website, bbb.org. Suzanne, always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure
Thank
with you,
very
Bill.
much.
Thank
All right,
you.
be right back.